Dub Productions.
They say you're getting it, Jack. I say I already got it. Only nigga from the set with 50 G's in his pocket. They say you're winning, Jack. I said I don't even raise. Do this shit at my own pace. Get the fuck up out my face. Getting it, Jack. I say I already got it. Alright, 101, man. We back, man. JECK Vision, man, in the house, man. We here kicking it live and direct, man. We're one of the upcoming and prominent men of our time up here in Waukegan, Illinois. Y'all got him, Victor Felix, man. Give him a hand, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He about to do big things for y'all in this community, in a surrounding area, man. And he already been doing a lot of things for the community, man. So, I mean, he running for, you running for Vic?
For Alderman.
For Alderman, man. He running for Alderman of the 4th Ward. Alderman of the 4th Ward, man. So why you take on this venture, man? What makes you want to run for Alderman?
Man, because I feel like if you ask people, hey, who's your Alderman in Waukegan? A lot of them don't know. They don't even know there's an Alderman, you know? And I didn't even know there was an Alderman. But now, if you ask yourself, like, well, what do aldermen do? They were supposed to represent a ward in the Waukegan. So, I mean, I live in the 4th Ward. So I see that there's a lot of crime. There's a lot of things that is going on. And then when you look to see who's taking care of these things, there's a representative in each ward, which is an alderman. So right. I see that there's something that's not being done. I'm not coming at no one. You know what I mean? I just see there's nothing being done. Right. So that's where I feel like if I have the opportunity, I want to step in and do something about it.
Yeah, I see you got the passion and drive for it, man. And I'm going to be truthful to you, too. I ain't even know it was I don't know who the alderman is. Yeah. You know? And I've been here all my life. I don't know not one alderman.
Yeah.
And that's messed up, man.
So right now we're in a time where we have social media. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So my strength is media. So I want to make sure that I use media to get the word out of all the things that the city does have to offer. Because you could have all this money in the city, but if it's not being used or people don't even know about it, then there's no point. Right. We don't go nowhere.
Exactly. So what are some of the things you like to do if you become alderman?
So I want to make sure that I work with the police officers to bring the crime down.
Exactly.
If anything,
much needed.
Yeah. If anything, just have the people aware that they can reach out to me, and then I can reach out to the police officers if they have any concerns. Some people don't want to go to the police. They're either scared or they just don't want their names out there. Exactly. So I'm willing to do that, and I'm working with other organizations. There's a non-for-profit community outreach Waukegan that we're gonna have ward nights. So we're planning to at least be there for the people. If they want to have voiced their concerns, we'll be there. If they don't have to directly deal with the police, we'll go out there and help them out.
That's good, man. I want to know something about your background, because I know the people want to know, man, who running, what's their background, how they come up, what makes you think that we should just sit here and vote for you, you know? I know people want to know that, man, so tell them a little about yourself so they can get to know you.
So I was born in Waukegan. My parents are from Mexico, so I've lived in Waukegan all my life. I've always just been wanting to help people out. I was a contractor for 9 years, so I help people fix their homes in Waukegan and the surrounding Lake County. So I've been there. I've been knocking on doors. I've been asking for people to let me help them. And overall, I just been always been a positive guy. I always wanted to help people out.
This before you even thought about running.
Exactly.
Good man, y'all.
I do the media stuff. I started doing the media stuff with the community before I even thought of it. I just wanted to be part of something. I've helped boxing gyms, a community boxing gym as well. I was a coach before, a boxing coach, just to help the kids out, help the adults out too, because the adults need help too.
Exactly. So you pretty hands-on in the neighborhood. I see that, You like to see kids doing things. I know you just do a benefit for the kids for Christmas with the toy drive.
Yeah.
I know you just been doing great things, man. And that's a good thing, man. I see you helping young men try to achieve their goals with the studio that you put together for Mark and all this other stuff, man. So I see, man, you're a community man and you know what's supposed to be done. But tell us, man, what would you do to change a lot of things around here, man? Because I know people like, man, people just get in office just to be there. They don't do nothing. They don't change. They say they're going to do something. Then they get in that steal money scheme and do all these other type of stuff, man. What sets you apart from that?
So everyone says this, right? You know, like, I'm going to do this and that. So I don't plan to just campaign, get elected, and go away. No, I'm since I've already been doing this before, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. But now I'm going to have the backing of being an elected official. So, I'm going to try to be transparent and see what's available and bring it to us, There's things that I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to be able to vote on laws and have a lot of responsibility that I would be able to bring to the 4th Ward, eventually all of Waukegan, hopefully working with other aldermen that are being elected as well. But yeah, that's pretty much in a nutshell,
And that's good, man. I know that during election times and even after that and beyond that, man, there's a lot of things, a lot of laws that are being passed that people don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
Ain't no information being put out there. They tell us, man, why don't y'all go to the meetings? And why don't y'all go to what meeting? When?
Yeah.
How's we gonna get there? How we gonna know about it?
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do to fix that gap, man? To bring the knowledge and everything else to the community.
So what we're doing today, we're having conversations with the community,
Exactly.
and I'm not afraid to talk to anyone. If you're willing to talk to me, I'm willing to have that conversation with you. And I think that's more than anything, that's what it is. Because people want to be so robotic and be super proper. You got to have a real conversation with people, and that's when the concerns come out. But also, I think that I am ready to talk to people, because sometimes people are not ready to talk to people. They just want to be listened to, and they don't want to listen. They want to talk, but they don't want to listen to the concerns. They just kind of want to say what they think is going to solve the problem. That's not how it works, man. I think if I listen to you, then I get to learn about what's going on.
Exactly. Now, everybody in the 4th Ward, man, tell people, what is the 4th Ward, man? Where it come from? Which area to which area, man? So they'll know.
So I will put up a map. Yeah, there's a map online that you can look at what the different wards are. But just to get a rough idea, it's from Lewis Avenue all the way to the lake. So that's that space, and then it's from Grand Avenue to Washington.
Okay.
So it's that area. So it's basically the downtown area, Lewis to downtown, towards the lake, and then also the Grand Avenue to Washington. So there's a lot going on there. There's the Waukegan High School. There's the Genesee Theater area. There's 2 middle schools. So the schools and all that, they have their school board and everything that helps them out.
Okay.
But I want to be more active with them. I want to go out, because sometimes if you don't go out and look for help or make these partnerships with people, they're not going to come here.
Exactly. And that was my next question, man, was what you will do to help better the school system, or your interaction into the school system to educate the kids. And also a 2-part fold question is about the Genesee Theater, the live entertainment.
Yeah.
And what things you plan on bringing down there, because we haven't had a theater here in a long time, man. I see people starting to open it up a little bit, starting to try to bring in programs and stuff.
Yeah.
So what would you do if you become Alderman?
So for the kids, there's different age groups. There's the high school. Once people are able to work, I want to try to bring jobs to them, because sometimes not everyone does sports. Some people don't like to do sports.
Exactly.
But you got to keep these kids busy, the youth busy, because they're looking at other people having things. They want to have their things. Before they go into the wrong path, I want to make sure they have the opportunity to make money for themselves.
So something like the summer job programs and things like that.
Not even for the summer, even during, because sometimes kids go home, they have nothing to do. You know what I mean? Why not go work? Give them a goal.
All day, all night.
Exactly. Or even that, just something that I don't think people, unless there's a parent, hey, you should, pushing their kids to go work. Some kids won't do that. They don't know how to start,
Exactly.
So that would be my job. And besides the jobs, then start to bring sports programs. You know what I mean? For men.
Exactly. Keep them off the streets, give them something to do. For
the boys and the girls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they don't get into trouble out here in these streets, because it's real easy to get in trouble. And that's anywhere, man. Any inner city, man, you go to.
If you need mentorship or further assistance, we have a case manager, a mentor, a life skill coordinator. Contact us at 800-573-8538. That's 800-573-8538. 888 or go to our website at www.legacyreentryfoundation.org so that we can get you the help that you and I both need.
Please follow us on all Legacy social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, our very own Legacy Reentry Foundation YouTube channel.
It's real easy to get in trouble. That's why we need people like you, man, who ain't afraid to step up, who ain't afraid to voice their opinion, you know what I'm saying? Who ain't afraid to talk to the people, talk to the youth, give them a program, give them a incentive, other than being in the streets, man. And that's one thing I like, man, you know? So, what else you got to say to the people, man, so they can get to know you a little better, man, and you can push this agenda? I don't know who you running against, or whoever you running against, man, what you got to say for your opponent?
Well, you know, I have a lot to offer. You know, there's a reason a lot of people don't know who he is. You know, I definitely recommend to look up who he is and what he has done. But I'll leave that to everyone to do their own research. But I definitely recommend to look up the name 4th Ward Alderman. You guys will see. You know, I don't really like to talk too much bad about other people. You know what I mean? They kind of have every. So the current alderman has their own things going on, and if you just look up the name, you guys will find out everything. But you know, I'm more interested of what I can do. You know what I mean? Exactly. I'm not afraid to. This is me. I'm looking at what the successful people are doing, politicians, right? And then seeing how I can do that for Waukegan. You know what I mean?
Good showmanship, man. Y'all see it right there, man. A man of honor, man of truth, a man of justice, man. Now, I got a question for you, right? If you win your first date, how would it go?
Man, the first day, I think that I have to learn what's going on, like how everything works, you know, meet everyone, have to meet everyone. Definitely have to say thank you to everyone that helped support, because show love, because not, you know, this can't be done alone. You know what I mean? Exactly. There's a lot of people involved. Exactly. Even the people that are not for me, if they're willing to sit down with me, they help me out in some kind of way, because I learned from them. And I have sat down with a lot of people that are either they don't necessarily don't like me, but you know they're not supporting me. But I sit down with people, I'm willing to hear them out, because I like to hear people out, see where they're coming from. Exactly. It helps me out. So a big thanks to everyone. I would say that'd be number one, because that's just, I mean, I win, but that's just only the beginning. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. The beginning of the foundation. Now, from what I know, man, and what I done seen, man, politicians is a dirty game.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I mean, they come at you full force. Your friend can backstab you. You know, all the above, man. Yeah. You know, I mean, you got to have tough skin to be in this game, man. Yeah. You know, and I mean, what makes you think that you're ready for this position? Because, I mean, a lot of people can say they ready, man, until them shots starts coming at them, until people start trying to dog their name out, until, you know, then they want to retaliate, or, you know, but you seem like a humble guy, man. I just want to know, how would you deal with that type of situation?
Man, I'm not ignorant to it, man. I understand. Before I went into politics, I help other people campaign, you know, and I do know that it can get dirty. You know, there's people out there that can, you know, talk bad about you. I think I'm ready, because I don't take it personal. Because if someone's talking bad about me, that tells me more about them. And I just let them talk, because the more they talk, the more I learn about them and see what they're coming from. But, you know, I understand there is I've been through a lot. You know, I put myself in a lot of situations. I've tried a lot of things, you know, the whole business thing. I put myself in a lot of situations where it's been tough, you know what I mean? I had to do it with very little. So even with the whole media stuff, I can make something happen with nothing, you know what I mean? So I can get things done. And, you know, I think it's good that I'm humble. I'm very low mellow. So if something's happening, I'm just objectively look at what's going on and see how I can fix it. That's been always my mindset,
man. Yeah. So as you see, man, my man Victor, man, he ain't new to it. He true to it, man. True to it, man. A man of honor, a man of pride, man. He do his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? 4th Ward, man. Y'all be on the lookout, man. Victor Felix, man. He coming to y'all real soon, man. Y'all get out there and vote, man. Don't say you can't do it. Don't say you won't do it. I had to go to work. I put my kid to school. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, hey, get out there and vote, man. Vote, man.
You can vote early, too.
You can vote early.
Yep. We'll put that information. I'll give you the information.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My man Victor, man, you got anything else to say to the people before we up and out?
Just vote. I would say vote. You know, like anyone. Give me a chance, I would say, because you never know. You already seen what's going on here. Have you seen any change? You know, everyone deserves a chance. I feel like if you want to look me up, you can already see what I've done so far, and that's just the beginning. You know, what's going on here, having these conversations. That's just the beginning. So go out there and vote. You know, and if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'll give information out to. You can put it on the description.
Exactly. So if y'all ready for change, man, y'all ready for true leadership, vote for my man Victor, man. He'll make it happen, man. 4th Ward coming to y'all real soon, man. Vote, man. Get out there and vote, man. I thank you, my man Victor, for coming through.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Chilling on JECK Vision, man. Where we get y'all the real, the live, and everything in between. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be politically correct. But y'all know what it is, man. JECK, man, we in the house, man. 101, man. Let's get it.
They say you're getting it, Jack.